All right, let's jump right in. Today we're diving into this explainer where we completely unpack Dr. Lawrence Osifo's newly released promotional roadmap and book, The Architecture of Viral Influence. Look, if you've ever spent hours carefully crafting a message, polishing it up and sending it out into the digital void, only for it to completely flop, well, you are absolutely going to want to pay attention. We're breaking down a highly structured 7-chapter system designed to totally change how you interact with the internet, featuring some really direct explanations right from the author's own framework.
Because let's be real, we've all been there, right? You drop a big update on Facebook, a great photo on Instagram, or even just a quick status on WhatsApp, and what happens? Nothing. Crickets. Total silence. It is incredibly frustrating to feel like you're just shouting into an empty room. Dr. Osifo hits the nail right on the head with this pain point from the very start. He totally gets that modern digital fatigue of posting to a ghost town, and he is speaking directly to you, the creators, the business owners, and the everyday users who are just sick and tired of getting zero traction.
Section 1, The Viral Blueprint, Dr. Osifo's 7-chapter cure.
So this brings us to the core promise of the source material. Dr. Osifo isn't just throwing around generic tips here. He claims to have an actual blueprint to make absolutely any post go viral. It's a super bold statement for sure, but he breaks it down so methodically. In chapters 1 and 2, he doesn't even start with the technical algorithms. He starts with the viral mindset. Basically, going viral isn't just a tech trick. It's a whole different way of thinking about your content and your audience. Once you've got that mindset locked in, he pivots straight to the most critical tactical element in chapter 2, the 3-second hook.
3. Just 3 seconds. That is exactly how little time you have to grab somebody's attention before they just scroll past your content forever. In this digital age, attention is literally the most valuable currency out there, and Dr. Osifo is telling us that the battle is won or lost in just 3 heartbeats. If you don't secure their interest right out of the gate, honestly, the rest of your post doesn't even matter.
Section 2, The Mechanics of Sharing, Mastering the Algorithms.
This is where we dive right into the engine room of virality to see how these platforms actually decide what blows up and what gets buried. Chapter 3 pulls back the curtain on how the Facebook and Instagram algorithms actually work. I mean, you can't win the game if you don't know the rules, right? Then, Chapter 4 introduces a really fascinating concept: words that literally force people to share. It turns out there's a specific, actionable vocabulary that triggers human psychology and compels us to hit that share button. Toss in Chapter 5, which covers the absolute best times to post, and you start to see the whole formula. It's about understanding the algorithm, using highly shareable words, and nailing your timing perfectly so the system actually picks you up.
Section 3, From Virality to Monetization, Turning Likes into Cash.
Look, getting attention is awesome, and those likes feel great, but vanity metrics alone aren't going to pay the bills or build your business. That is the real payoff here. Dr. Osifo intentionally structures the back half of his blueprint to take you from just getting eyeballs to actually generating tangible revenue. Chapter 6 is literally titled From Viral to Money, bridging that gap between digital reach and actual financial return with a direct monetization strategy. But you know, strategy without execution is just theory, right? That's exactly why Chapter 7 hands you the 30-day viral plan. It's a structured, month-long action plan for sustained success. We're not talking about a one-hit wonder, it's a repeatable daily system.
Section 4, How to Access It, Getting Your Copy.
So after laying out this massive 7-chapter methodology, the source material shifts right into the direct-to-consumer logistics. If you're convinced by the strategy, the next logical question is, okay, how do I actually get my hands on this? While the logistics are highly accessible, the promotional price is set at just 3,000 Naira to get started today. That drastically lowers the barrier to entry, making it totally feasible for almost anyone. From a brand new startup entrepreneur to a seasoned marketer wanting a new edge, to just grab this knowledge and run with it.
And the delivery model? It is completely frictionless. It's actually a brilliant look at direct marketing logistics in action. Just 3 simple steps. First, you make a quick OPay payment to the account number listed. Second, you just send your proof of payment straight to his provided WhatsApp number. And third, you get the ebook instantly on WhatsApp within 5 minutes. No clunky checkout carts, no waiting around for a shipping confirmation. It's just instant, direct delivery right into an app you're already using every single day.
Section 5, Truth, Freedom, and Prosperity. The Mwazoka.com Philosophy.
When we take a step back and zoom out from the tactical breakdown of this explainer, we catch a real glimpse of the underlying ethos driving the author's broader platform, Mwazoka.com.
Because for Dr. Osifo, this isn't just about getting a few extra likes on an Instagram photo. Through direct explanations in his own voice, he makes it clear that digital marketing is a vehicle for something way bigger. He states, teaching the truth for freedom. Freedom causes peace and prosperity. He connects everyday digital marketing tactics to this much grander philosophical mission. In his view, mastering these algorithms isn't just a neat trick. It's a form of truth that grants you financial and personal freedom. And that freedom, ultimately, is what leads to true peace and prosperity.
And that brings us to one final vital thought. We've seen the 7 chapters, the 3-second hook, the monetization plan, and the pretty profound philosophy behind the whole shebang. So I leave you with this. Will mastering these algorithms be your personal key to freedom and prosperity? Dr. Osifo definitely believes it is. The architecture is all right there, perfectly laid out in his blueprint. Now it's really up to you to decide if you're ready to start building your own viral influence.